Hello everyone, welcome to Aione Academy. My name is Ivan, and on this channel we are going to be learning a lot about computer use, technologies, softwares, productivity, techniques, and many more. So on this channel, it is a brand new channel. We are very happy for that because this is our first video. We're going to be looking into different things that helps us to use the computer more effectively than before. Because nowadays the digital world is changing each and every day, and you see it every day, whereby you have to use your computer, you have to use it to either pay, you use it for your work, even studying. So we are going to be looking into all those things, whereby it will be helping our viewers on some basic skills that they will require to make sure they use their computer more effectively. So this is A1 Academy. It is a brand new channel. It will be helping different people in different careers of life. If you're a business person, if you're a student, maybe you're trying to level up your career, or maybe you have some things that you want to understand on how computers work, even how some technologies or software. So we shall be able to provide you with tutorials on different things. So you have to make sure that you stay connected to us, make sure that you subscribe and support us in that way, because we are starting up, and we hope for the best out of this. But we know, because nowadays computer is something else, and everything is changing. Now you're seeing AI has come up. Now things are being worked up quickly, but still, to work them up, you must have some basic skill on how to use these things. You can see nowadays designing a website is very quick. It's very, very, very quick. It's not like those days before, whereby you have to use HTML, you have to use CSS, stuff like even video editing is nowadays simple, but all is by the work of technology. Technology is advancing, and things are coming up very, very, very fast. So we have to have basic skills. And nowadays you can see how your email is very, very, very important to you. So you have to make sure that we pay attention to these videos that will be coming up. But for today, we're going to give you a simple one, and it's going to be something that we all require, or something that we may all need, those ones who have their computers, or those ones who are planning to have one, or those ones who are going to school, maybe college or university. You're going to get your brand new computer and you want to just learn one thing. So today's video is about that one thing to check when starting up your computer. It is brought to you by A1 Academy, and it will be presented to you by Ivan, and we are very happy for that. As you know, right? Starting anything requires attention. Like, for example, like your car in the morning, when you're starting up your car, you have to make sure you start it, you ignite. Does it start? The main thing you have to check: does it have fuel? Uh, does it have water? Maybe the brakes are working. Things like that. So those things also works on a computer. So now we are going to start our computer. Just this is theoretical. Like now, the first thing is it turning on? Like, what happens when you press the power button on your computer? Like, what do you see? Does it show life? Are you seeing anything? Are you hearing anything? So if that is not happening, then you have to make sure, is everything plugged in? Are the power cables plugged in correctly? Maybe at the socket, maybe at the wall, maybe is the switch on, because those are the small things that can make up your day be fine or be ruined. Because now this, for the power cables, most especially this works on the desktops, because desktops have a lot of wiring. It's not like a laptop whereby you have to check for your charger if it is in the wall, and the socket wall, and the switch is on. But for the desktop, you have to check for the for the power cable from the socket to the CPU, from the CPU from the CPU to the monitor itself. The monitor has its own power cable, the CPU has its own power cable, the monitor has the VGA cables. So you have to check for all the things on a desktop. But for a laptop, it's just simple. You just check on you just have to plug in your charger, then plug it into the socket wall, then switch on, then you'll see either your computer receiving power or not receiving. So maybe if it's not receiving, maybe the power is not on. But if it's receiving, then that's okay. So this step helps us to check whether your computer is actually receiving power or starting up. So this happens when you press your power button. There are these signs that you observe when you switch on or you press the power button. The lights turn on. Those are the power indicator. The fan spinning, this works on the desktops and anything on a screen. This can be for both, either the desktop or the laptop. So if none of these things happen, the problem is likely not the software but power related. So if it is power related, you have to check for the following. If the power cable is properly connected for the desktops, as I have said, desktop have a lot of wiring. And so if the charger is properly plugged in for the laptops, and if the power source, the sockets and the extensions are working. So if all those three things are working for the desktop, the laptop, and for the extension, which is the power source, then your computer will start well and it will turn on and it will display a few things on its screen. So if your computer does not show any signs of power after pressing the power button, the issue is most likely the power connection problem. So the first fix is to ensure everything is properly plugged in and receiving electricity. Yes. So if your computer is not starting, as I have said, just know it is power connection. You have to make sure that you have power either from the power source or maybe your battery has power. Your battery is like charged. So when that is right, then your computer can officially turn on and you can be able to use your computer as expected. So for today, that has been our video. It has been a simple one, but we are organizing from very many videos, and I know it's going to be fun as we start learning. And actually on this slide we had like a small video when someone comes and turns on their computer. What do you see? Yeah, when he presses the power button, it turns on, the power indicator shows, then the screen goes blue. Then after he comes back, he presses the power button, then the screen goes off and the power indicator is off too. So we are going to come up with a lot of things. This is just for the basic skills, but we are going to look into programming. We're going to look into networking. We're going to look into software tutorials, how you can use your computer, things, RAM, ROM, differences, internet, emails, things like that. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel and make sure to follow us on our social media handles at Aione Academy for YouTube, Aione Academy on TikTok, and Aione Academy on Facebook. So we are very happy to have you all, and this has been great, and we remain as Aione Academy, and have a lovely day.